Hey everyone, this is Nicole Glass, and today I'm going to be talking about everybody's favorite topic, making money on the internet, and specifically making money from stock videos. Those of you who've been watching my channel for a while know that I've talked a lot about stock photography, but I haven't talked too much about stock videos. And that's because, quite honestly, I do a lot more photography and I don't do too much video. However, video sales accounted for more than half of my earnings on Shutterstock in 2018. And in January, video sales accounted for 65% of my earnings. Now I have thousands and thousands of photos up on Shutterstock, but I actually only have 300 videos up on Shutterstock. So even with the few videos that I have, I'm making quite a significant amount from selling those clips. And interestingly, I'm always selling like the same 10 clips. So today, I'm actually going to just show you 3 of my top selling video clips on Shutterstock, just to give you an idea of what you can be earning potentially by adding video to your portfolio. Now, I just want to make a disclaimer. There are tons and tons of videographers out there on Shutterstock who have thousands upon thousands of videos, and they would definitely be experts on the topic. I am just talking about my own experience with the 300 or so video clips that I do have up there. Because, like I said, I focus mostly on photography. So this is all going to be based on my own personal experience. You might have a totally different experience than me, but I thought it would be interesting to share since so many of you have been leaving comments asking me to talk about stock videos. So the least amount that I've ever earned on a single video download has been $15. And the most I've ever earned on a single video download has been $180. So you can see that it really varies. At least it does for me. If someone downloads your video in 4K, you'll earn more. If you only post videos that are SD, you'll earn less. If you post videos in 4K, but someone downloads them in HD, you might not earn as much. So Shutterstock does give those types of options to buyers. They don't necessarily have to download your video in 4K, but if they do, that's probably when you're gonna earn the most. So anyways, my top selling video on Shutterstock is this one. And this is a very short clip of a young protester at the March for Our Lives in Washington, D.C. about a year ago. I went to this protest because, as some of you might know, I like to photograph protests in Washington, D.C. and put those photos and sometimes video clips up on Shutterstock. Obviously, this very short video clip has a lot of news value and it keeps getting downloaded. March for Our Lives was a protest against gun violence. And gun violence is a topic that very often comes up in the United States and even around the world, and this clip is very, very often downloaded. Now, before you ask, how did you upload this clip without a model release? This was, in fact, uploaded as an editorial video. And if you don't know what that means, be sure to check out my video, Commercial versus Editorial Photos. The link to that will be in the description below. And this also proves that editorial video clips can indeed generate significant earnings on Shutterstock. You don't have to only upload commercial clips. Now, my second top selling video clip on Shutterstock is actually from the same day, but it's a totally different perspective. Check it out. So this clip shows the protest from an aerial perspective. And I actually shot this video clip up from a rooftop in Washington, D.C. I had a friend who invited me up to her rooftop, and we actually watched the majority of the protest from up there. And it was a unique perspective that not a lot of people have access to. So this clip gets used a lot. I suspect people download it whenever they're talking about protests in general, or when they're, again, bringing up the topic of gun violence and they're referencing the March for Our Lives protest. Now, the first clip I showed you, I recorded in HD, and the second clip I actually recorded in 4K because I was using 2 different cameras. One that could only record in HD and one that did have the potential to record in 4K. Obviously, the one that was recorded in 4K on average earns me a little bit more money per download. However, the one that I recorded in HD is downloaded more frequently, which actually makes it my top selling video clip. And the third most popular video clip that I have up on Shutterstock is of this young man cheering at a basketball game. Now, this is a tricky one because Shutterstock does state that you cannot upload photos and videos taken at ticketed events, and that includes sports games, to their platform. However, in this clip, you can't actually recognize where this took place, what this event was, whether or not it was ticketed. For all anyone knows, this could have taken place at a high school or something. There is nothing in this clip that gives away the nature of the event. Well, I mean, other than that it was a sports event. So they let this one through, which is actually awesome because this one is constantly being downloaded. So my 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th most popular video downloads are actually all video clips from various protests. I don't necessarily need to show those, they're pretty similar to the other ones. And then the top selling clips following those are actually just various drone shots of different cities. So I'm just gonna read off a couple of numbers that I've earned from single downloads of videos. $24, $15, $76.95, $21.54, $23.70, $53.70, $16.20, $180, $40, $40.80, $39.23. Those are just a few dollar amounts that I've received for single downloads. So as you can see, it can really drastically vary. But one thing is for sure, if you get a couple of video downloads every month, especially if those video downloads are like around $100 each or $80 each, it'll really boost your overall Shutterstock earnings. And I'm by no means a specialist on stock video. Like I said, I usually focus on photos, but I can already see in my own earnings how much more I make on videos and where the true potential lies. So I definitely encourage you guys to include videos in your portfolio, and if you can, record those videos in 4K, because most likely those will be downloaded for higher dollar amounts than they would be in HD. So let me know, do you upload videos to Shutterstock? And if so, how have they performed for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.